the next question should come up, when am I going to do these things? I mean, after all, the economy is very rough out there. Should I just wait for the economy to get better, for the recession to end, then we'll go to market? Or should I start marketing and advertising now? It's a compelling question, right? Now, since 1923, there have been 12 recessions in the United States. So they happen an average of every 7 years. And the average recession is going to last 11 months, which, while being painful, is not a whole lot of time in the marketing world. But what this means over the course of a 40-year business career is you're probably likely to face a recession at least 5 or 6 times. So 5 or 6 times in your professional career, you're going to face this question. Should we cut our advertising budgets during a recession? Should we maintain our advertising budget during the recession? Should we grow it? What should we do? So 5 or 6 times in your career, you're going to need to know the answer to this question. There has been over a half a dozen major research studies over hundreds of companies across these various recessions that have happened in United States histories to ask this very question. And what they found, the overwhelming evidence, 80 years of evidence says the companies that maintain or increase their advertising budget increase market share 2.5 times their customers. Not just during the recession, but in the 3 years that follow. Which means that market share is dramatically won or lost, most pivotably, during a recession. That choice that that person makes. You can say it in another way. Those companies that decide to cut their advertising budgets during a recession have basically said, we're not going to grow for the next 5 years. And they're relinquishing the market to their competitors. Now, why does that happen? The natural tendency when things get tough is to try to protect. Hold on to what you have. I promise you it's the fastest way to lose it. And if you look at brands that made their move, you know, Intel, with the Great Intel Inside campaign, that was launched in 1990-91 during that recession. And you had all these marketers, a room of marketers, 20 people all talking at the same time, and 19 of them went dead. And one of them had entrepreneurial courage and stepped up and launched their campaign. And of course, the rest is history for Intel. Stanley Tools is another one that they did their big marketing push during a recession. Revlon clobbered Avon during the 1974 recession. Avon pulled back, Revlon went forward, and you have all these case studies, case study after case study, in which those businesses that have entrepreneurial courage, that step up and say, okay, recession be damned, I'm going to get my story across. Because here's the real truth. You have to be a good marketer when times are good. But you got to be a great marketer when times are tough. Because the sales moment starts to become, would I rather have dollars in my pocket or would I rather buy this product? And you're not just competing against your competitors at that point. You're competing against the consumer just holding on to their money. And a lot of your competition is going to decide, we don't believe enough in ourselves and our product and the problem that we solve to fight that battle. And so they'll step back and they'll cede the market. You step forward with entrepreneurial courage using these techniques, and the last 80 years of marketing data says that you will dramatically win. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Perfection of Marketing. The book is available at barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and also Barnes & Noble stores. For a limited time, it's available in a special management team package. 3 books for the price of 1 at theperfectionofmarketing.com. Enjoy, and I wish you the best of success with your business.